All right, welcome back, everyone. So we're now going to move on to all the stuff that we saw on day three of PAX East 2018. So it was kind of a shorter day for us because we were out at some of the after parties the night before. We didn't get to PAX until pretty early, or pretty late, I mean. And then we actually spent some time. We kind of went to. We spent some time kind of outside of PAX, going to Bethesda. Kind of had their own thing kind of across the street at Laugh. And so we spent some time over there. And because we got there late and we had to, and then we ended up like spending like the second, like half of our day just kind of like playing some Magic. Sitting down at a table playing some Magic. So we actually didn't get to too many games. But the one really big one that I definitely wanted to talk about was one of the games that I was super hyped to see, even before PAX. It was like one of my like must see games of the show was Below. Um, so if you guys remember, this was a game that was revealed E3 2013 actually, and they so this is by Capybara Games. It was an Xbox exclusive game. E3 2013 comes around. They show this trailer, which like looks phenomenal and looks very intriguing, and it was like on stage at E3, and people were like super hyped for this game. And then 3 years goes by, we don't hear anything, or we don't get very much more information. And then in 2016, Capybara announces like, "Hey, the game is indefinitely delayed." I don't know why or whatever. I never really, I guess, did the research as to figure out exactly why they delayed it. But fast forward this year, 2018, and their first reveal of like their reemergence back into the game world is PAX East 2018, and I'm like, holy crap! I'm finally gonna be able to play this game. So I came into the show like super excited to play this, and on Wednesday I walked by the line and it was like only half full, and I was like, guys, like I had walked by it several times before, and it was like a really long line. For whatever reason, it was half full, and I was like, guys, we were like on our way to something else, and I was like, sorry, I'm ditching you. I need to like get in line for this game right now and play it. Um, and so I got in the line. I sat down at the game, and what I didn't know is it was apparently they brought a 2 hour demo to the show, and they didn't let me know that beforehand. So I just started playing, and I was like, oh, it'll kick me off when I run out of time, or like when I reach a certain point. Nope, it just let me keep playing. So I played this game for half an hour straight, um, and I couldn't be happier with the way this game has turned out. Like, first of all, it's entirely like, uh, so it's like a dungeon crawly experience, right? Where you are kind of, gosh, I don't even really know how to explain. So as you kind of see from the trailer, like it maintains this aesthetic, like this very kind of dark, mysterious aesthetic, where it's kind of very top down, but the camera will kind of like pan in close to your character and move out at different times, and it gives you this like grand sense of scale, and it really kind of makes you feel small and insignificant, which is what I think the game is going for. And it starts out, and your character is just like you get off a boat, and you're on an island, and that's it. That's literally all the information they give you, and you walk, like you just start walking, and the rest is literally up to you. Like there are crafting mechanics in the game. There's like I don't even want to like say too much. I feel like I'll spoil some of the like the revelations, but I'm going to like so fast forward or stop listening right now. I guess like I don't think I'm like really spoiling anything besides kind of like a gameplay mechanic. But there's like a thirst and a hunger system in the game, so you get thirsty, but like they don't tell you any of that. So you're playing the game, and all of a sudden you die, and you realize like, oh, there's like a little stomach, and it depleted, and that probably means I should have eaten something to refill that meter. So I need to find food, and then you die. Oh, I guess I needed to drink something, right? Oh, this red box in the floor. You walk up to it, boom, it spikes, it kills you. So like every time you die, I never found out if there was a checkpointing system in the game, but every time I died, at least in the demo, you start back at the beginning. Like you're back on that island, like rowing in, coming in on the boat, and starting from scratch. You lose all your weapons, but when you revisit, when you go back into the cave system and start exploring again, you can find your old dead body and like recover all your stuff. And I don't know, like the game just it was so cool how every time you die, you feel like you're learning something about the game. Like you learn, like you just you feel like you now know how to progress further, and so you rush back to the last point where you left off. The dungeon is different every time, so as you go into explore it, it's similar but never the same. So like you go into like a specific map tile, and now things have shifted around slightly, and so your body isn't exactly where you left it. It's like a little bit different. And yeah, I mean, you have like a sword and a shield, and that's kind of like your primary mechanic. There's a crafting system where you can make potions, but obviously they don't tell you how to make any of that stuff, so you just kind of have to like start throwing crap together and see what you make. I don't know. I can't speak any more highly of this game. Like I said, I played 30 minutes of it, and all it made me want to do is just play it even more. So super excited for this. They said they pretty much promised that like it's coming later this year. They didn't specify. They wouldn't specify kind of like a time to me when I asked, other than like coming this year in 2018. So super excited for that. Ryan, I don't know if I know you didn't get a chance to play it. I don't know if you even actually saw it.
No, but it sounds cool. It sounds like it has a lot of roguelike game mechanics in it,
Yeah,
but not as
absolutely.
crazy. I mean, if you can go back and get your body and the things that you had there
Yeah.
um, when you died,
Yep.
that kind of sounds like it kind of it punishes you for certain things, but it doesn't punish you so bad that it would be frustrating
Yeah.
when you die,
Absolutely.
which
Um,
is which is the tough part about some roguelikes where you're like, I died, now I have to start all over again, and it's
yeah.
like, well, you have to start over again, but you can at least pick up kind of some of the things that you left off last time where you died and stuff
Right.
like that. So that's pretty cool.
And like I said, what I'm not sure is if there's like any type of checkpoint mechanic. There definitely were kind of in the overworld, like on the island before you go down into like the mountain, I guess. There were like multiple entrances, with like some type of like weird like obelisk structure in the middle with like these lights that lit up when I shined my lantern on them. I have no idea what any of that meant. I assume it's gonna be some kind of like, okay, when you you complete a certain dungeon and you come back out to the top, and then even if you die, you no longer have to like complete that dungeon again. But I have zero confirmation of that whatsoever. I just
Yeah,
kind of felt like that's where it was going.
I would be surprised if it didn't have something like that. It seems like it has a lot more kind of atmospheric and story elements to it,
Yeah.
progression elements to it than a typical roguelike does. So it
Yeah.
kind of seems like it would kind of checkpoint you to certain areas so that you can kind of move on and continue with whatever is going on. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yep. Yeah. So that's Below, by Capybara Games. It is an Xbox exclusive, at least an Xbox console exclusive. I don't know if it's Xbox and PC or not. But yeah, look for that game later this year. I'm super hyped for it. You guys should definitely check it out. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Game Tangent. If you liked the video and you enjoyed the content and you want to see a little bit more, or if you're just like me and you're a super obsessed gaming nerd who likes to hear all about the latest gaming leaks, news, and rumors, then head on over to all our social media pages and follow us at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, all using the handle @GameTangent. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can try clicking on this one right up here, or you can subscribe right down here and find out when we're doing more stuff. I hope you do. See you next time, everyone.